top story, the Maharashtra crisis and the political battle of Maharashtra's alliance government's future has gone into the legal zone, with rebel MLA Eknath Shinde challenging the Shiv Sena's move to disqualify him and 15 other rebel MLAs in the Supreme Court today. They applied for that yesterday, and the matter will be taken up today for a hearing. The Eknath Shinde camp has also alleged and challenged the appointment of Ajay Chaudhary as the Shiv Sena legislature party leader by the Thackeray camp, and also the rejection of the no-confidence motion against Deputy Speaker Narahari Zirwal of the NCP. The rebels have asked the top court to order the Deputy Speaker not to take any action on the disqualification plea till the matter of his removal is decided. They have also asked the court to direct the Maharashtra government to provide security to their families. Remember, this was an allegation that security for their families had been removed. Also, Shiv Sena workers have been attacking offices of some of those rebel MLAs. The Shiv Sena has filed appeals for the disqualification of 16 of the rebel MLAs earlier this week with the Deputy Speaker. Representing the Thackeray camp, Supreme Court lawyer Devdutt Kamath told reporters that there are many precedents of disqualification of MLAs for anti-party activities from outside the state. The Shiv Sena is also planning other action against the rebel ministers. Sources say that Eknath Shinde, Gulabrao Patil and Dada Bhuse are likely to lose their portfolios. Abdul Sattar and Shambhuraje Desai are also likely to face action from the Thackeray camp. Well, let's go across to Arvind now for more. And Arvind, as expected, this entire, battle now reaches the Supreme Court, and the Shinde faction, they're approaching the Supreme Court. Take us through all the details of what's expected.
Yeah, Gargi Shinde faction has moved Supreme Court challenging the entire disqualification proceedings. So the matter will be heard by Supreme Court today. This petition was filed by Shinde camp. A petition was filed by Shinde along with another petition by the 15 other rebel MLAs. So two petitions were filed before the Supreme Court somewhere at around 6:30 p.m. and Supreme Court promptly listed the matter for hearing today. So both the petitions, both one by Shinde, Eknath Shinde, other by other rebel MLAs, both the petitions ask for three very important prayers. One, they are challenging the entire disqualification proceedings. In fact, they want the Supreme Court to stay this entire disqualification proceeding. That's first. Shinde also, as another prayer, is also challenging the appointment of Ajay Chaudhary as the legislature party leader of Shiv Sena. According to him, when he was appointed as the Shiv Sena legislature party leader somewhere in 2019, almost entire 45 Shiv Sena MLAs had supported such an appointment. But whereas when Ajay Chaudhary was appointed as the Shiv Sena legislature party leader, less than 35% of Shiv Sena MLAs only supported that particular resolution and attended that meeting, and that's why he is saying that the appointment of Ajay Chaudhary as Shiv Sena legislature party leader is illegal, and he has also challenged how the Deputy Speaker has accepted this particular resolution or this particular appointment of Ajay Chaudhary as a Shiv Sena legislature party leader. The third very important direction that is being sought by Eknath Shinde and the other rebel MLAs is that they are asking for a direction to the Maharashtra state government to provide adequate security to all the rebel MLAs along with their family members, saying that because of Sanjay Rawat a statement, etc., their family members are feeling threatened, and then there are security issues when it comes to the family members of the rebel MLAs, and that's why they want the Supreme Court to direct the Maharashtra state government to provide adequate security to their family members. So all these are the three very important prayers. One, they are seeking a stay on the disqualification proceedings. Second, they are challenging the appointment of Ajay Chaudhary as the Shiv Sena legislature party leader. So senior advocate Harish Salve will be representing Eknath Shinde in Supreme Court today, and whereas Kapil Sibal will be representing Deputy Speaker in this matter, and also Abhishek Manu Singhvi will be representing Shiv Sena faction, Uddhav Thackeray faction in Supreme Court today.
All right, so a lot of action in the Supreme Court, and Arvind, to stay on with us, we're also joined by Akshay, who joins us from outside that hotel in Guwahati, the 5-star hotel, where this rebel faction, the Shinde faction, it has been staying, and now they have, approached the Supreme Court. Akshay, what's expected there? You've had all ministers of Thackeray's government leaving, Aditya Thackeray actually arriving there in Guwahati, and they've said that more MLAs are expected today.
Well, absolutely. When we talk about the Shiv Sena, it has lost almost all of their MLAs, almost all of their cabinet ministers. There are about 48 MLAs that are residing in the Radisson Blue Hotel in Guwahati. and out of these 48 MLAs, there are about 39 MLAs that are from Shiv Sena, which makes it about 9 MLAs who are independent. We saw that another cabinet minister yesterday joined the rebel camp, which makes him the 9th cabinet minister as far as the rebel camp is concerned. So most of these MLAs, most of these cabinet ministers have now joined Eknath Shinde. They have in fact now have showed that most of the MLAs, most of the cabinet ministers have faith in the Eknath Shinde camp rather than the Uddhav Thackeray camp. Many of these MLAs who have now come to Guwahati, they were earlier supporting Uddhav Thackeray's camp as well. Many were seen in photographs, many were seen supporting Uddhav Thackeray initially when the entire rebellion started, but we have seen that gradually over a period of a few days only, almost all of the Uddhav Thackeray camp has now shifted to Eknath Shinde camp, leaving only ante Thackeray among the prominent leaders in Maharashtra who continue to stay with the Uddhav Thackeray camp. As far as this situation in Guwahati is concerned, all the MLAs remain extremely cautious of what they in fact let out in terms of information about their plans. We have seen that how a movement has taken place. We have seen that Eknath Shinde has gone to Gujarat, and all of these movement happening without any word coming in from the Eknath Shinde camp. So they are very cautious of what the information, what kind of information they let out in terms of media coverage is concerned, in terms of social media. All the information that they are giving has been very, very discreet. But today, what is expected in Guwahati is some more MLAs coming in from Uddhav Thackeray camp, and that will leave almost no MLAs but now with the Uddhav Thackeray camp, and in all probability further bolstering Eknath Shinde's claim in Shiv Sena. So that is going to be a huge blow if that in fact becomes a reality. While 39 MLAs are already camping in Guwahati, 3 or 4 further MLAs coming in will make it about 42 to 43 MLAs in Eknath Shinde camp. That in fact will be leaving Uddhav Thackeray with no leaders in his camp on his side. The same party that his father founded has almost shifted in its entirety to another leader. As far as the Maharashtra's politics is concerned, now the fate of Uddhav Thackeray and his claim to the ownership of Shiv Sena, to his leadership in Shiv Sena, will be in question if in fact these MLAs continue to remain with Eknath Shinde camp and not go back to Uddhav Thackeray camp as it is being claimed by the leader and the few supporters that are left there in Maharashtra.
That's right. And Akshay, as it moves, into the legal, the legal fight now over control of the Shiv Sena, this whole issue is getting extended. It's getting drawn out for more and more days, and that's something of a drawback. Also, the Thackeray camp again and again claiming that they're in touch with some of those rebel MLAs, as many as 20 of them. And the challenge that keeps coming from Mumbai is asking for the Shinde camp to return to Mumbai, and that things will be very different on the floor of the House.
Well, absolutely. This is the only hope that is left with the Uddhav Thackeray camp. We have seen Sanjay Raut, one of the leaders who are still with Uddhav Thackeray. He has said that about 20 MLAs who are right now staying in Guwahati resort are in touch with the Uddhav Thackeray camp. And as far as the flow test is concerned, the reality will only be revealed after the flow test. But when exactly is this flow test going to happen? Are the rebel MLAs that are staying in Guwahati, are they even planning to go back, or are they waiting for more MLAs to join them for this entire matter to lose a bit of steam, so that the anger that is right now simmering in Shiv Sena, among Shiv Senics, especially the workers, that goes down a little bit, and then they can in fact move back to Mumbai to prove that the majority is with Eknath Shinde. But the only hope that is right now with the Uddhav Thackeray camp is the word that they are claiming has come from about 20 MLAs. But the way we have seen the entire landslide of MLAs coming into another camp of Eknath Shinde remains highly unlikely that any of that will in fact come into reality.